Obviously, there's a lot of excitement about your new partnership with Jenson Button at McLaren. How do you feel about that, and have you had a chance to speak much to Jenson about it since the announcement was made?
I'm very excited. You know, I've been very fortunate. I've worked with some incredible drivers, and very much welcome Jenson to the team. What he did last year was incredible, and I think what he's done in his career has been remarkable. And I haven't had the chance to meet up just yet. He's been away training. I've been away training, and but later on this month, I think, is when we get to do our first bit of work together, and I'm sure that we'll get on very well. Clearly, we both want to go into the season on the right foot, and we're going to be working together to push the team together, but we also both want to win, so I think it's a good approach. Jenson's got a huge amount of experience. We're both, and I'm in my fourth year, I think, got quite a good experience as well. So what we'll do, I think we'll just feed off each other. We'll learn a huge amount from one another. And what you see is when two good drivers both work together in the same direction towards the same goal, they push the team forward twice as fast as perhaps if there was two drivers going in different directions. And so I see it as a real positive for the team, and again, very excited to get to the first test and to have his input into our team.
A lot of interest also in the return of Michael Schumacher. What do you make of that news? What was your reaction to that when you heard about that?
Well, I kind of heard a little bit about he's thinking of coming back, or there's speculation that he might be coming back, but no one really knew. And at the time I was just away training, so bit by bit I heard a little bit more, and I kind of had a feeling he would come back, and I think it's incredible for the sport. I really do think that 2010 could be perhaps the most exciting season of Formula 1 yet. You know, it's we've got Michael Schumacher, we've got Fernando Alonso. Unfortunately, we don't have Kimi, but we've got Jenson Button, we've got me. There's Felipe Massa. You know, we've got all the top drivers, except for one of them, obviously, and all in good teams. And we've also got some very, very competitive teams, and they're all, you just don't know what to expect. I think for this year, it's definitely going to be very difficult to know who's going to be at the front, and you just will not know until you get to the first race, I think. But definitely, because there's such a wide range of great talent and great drivers, and especially having Michael Schumacher back, I think, he's a 7-time world champion. I think it's exciting for all us drivers to have him. I think we're probably all honoured to have him with us, because what he's achieved is incredible. So we're all just proud to be on the same track as him, but of course everyone will want to be him. Throughout the season, I think I grew a lot as an individual last year. Made some mistakes. I grew from those mistakes. I learnt a huge amount. Had amazing support from not only my fans but my family and my team, and I think it was really just they always say you get a bit wiser. I just felt as an individual that I'd grown up a little bit, a little bit less immature and a bit wiser really, and hopefully that will reflect on hopefully my approach and my performance this year. Hopefully it will just continue to help me in my decision-making process and all that stuff in the future.
After what happened in Australia, you were obviously a bit disillusioned with the sport, and there were even suggestions you might quit it. How do you feel now about Formula 1 going into a new season?
Well, the fact is I've always loved Formula 1, but more than that, I've just always loved cars. I've always loved Formula 1 cars. I've always loved being in the car. So anything could happen. If there's one place I could go to, it would be the car. It's the place where you're able to switch off and be on your own, and it's the one place you can definitely feel that you're in control, and most at peace. So I've always loved the sport. I've always loved the competing, and I would say my love for my passion for the sport has never really changed, and I'm more than happy to be here now. I'm very thankful that I'm here today, and grateful that I'm able to be here in a great team with a great teammate, and looking forward to 2010.
And finally, presumably you feel you're now, from what happened last season, previous seasons, you're the best you've ever been as a driver. Do you feel that you're still learning almost? Or
I will always be learning. I think I always take away from Nelson Mandela. know him now, and he's 91 years old, and he always tells me, I'm still learning, and he's 91 years old, so I'm 25. Clearly, I'll continue to learn. It just shows that you'll learn something new every day, and I try to take it day by day. I do feel better. I do feel physically I'm in the best shape than I've been for a long time, and mentally and as a driver, I think, and as a person, I think all round, definitely am in a better position.